Hey, everyone. Welcome to episode 49 of Press Any Key. Oh, I know what happened. You muted the computer.
So did no one hear it?
Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that.
Oh, well.
It's all good. It's Dan's first night on the sticks. And you want to know what? He got us off the ground pretty competently. So
What can I say?
We're in the air. And landing is much easier. Oh, look at that. Yay. Return of the drops. Everyone, Liz is here tonight. Say hi, Liz.
Hi, friends.
I thought you were going to, like...
Just let it go the whole time.
Oh, I really want to get the drop of the rock going, shut up, bitch.
Let me see. Oh, wait, I got to find that one.
No, I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm saying
okay.
I really wish we got it, but, you know.
Oh, and then also...
Oh, someone WWE, like 20 years ago.
Okay.
And also welcome in Nick, who's remote.
Rock. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
Nick's
have
remote
COVID
tonight.
Anymore.
Anymore.
Now I know for sure.
Yeah, true. I mean, like, you know, the vaccines work, so, and you should get vaccinated because now Nick doesn't have COVID when it was an absolute
We are
certainty
for
before.
vaccinations on the show.
Yes.
Yes.
Press any keys.
I went to a
official
wedding
stance.
and you never know what's going to happen at a wedding, even if you are vaccinated.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I've been the most weddings I've been to in my life post-COVID.
That's getting old.
I know. And but even then, just like the worst time to go to weddings.
Yeah,
You know?
not great.
Not
but
great. Not great.
Not going to tell people what to do with their lives or their marital bliss.
I will. However,
And I got
will.
one coming up in a year.
I know.
Shut up.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no one's impressed, dude. All right.
We really needed that rock drop right about there.
Yeah. Nick,
Shut up, bitch.
Nick, I'm just going to mute you for the rest of the show, Nick. That cool?
Fine.
He's gone. We don't need him.
Thumbnails for other clips while we're talking. One of the glories of being remote.
Yeah, talk about efficiency. You know, one of the glories. Is that like
just
the?
right back up your ass?
Is it like the only glory?
The fact that I don't have to drive 45 minutes to be in studio.
Oh, that's true.
Each way,
Yeah,
That's pretty
true.
sweet.
pretty cool. I'm not even wearing any pants right now.
I hope you.
Damn.
I hope you guys
Stand up.
I hope you guys
Stand
get
up.
jobs closer to my house.
What's that, Pat?
I said I hope you guys get jobs closer to my house and just move here.
Move to your house.
Not into my house. Not into my house.
Wait,
I mean,
why
like
don't we
up
all
here.
just get one big house? What is it
You
like?
know- Buying together.
Yeah,
Like
what's
a
that TikTok house?
Oh.
Yeah, let's all get that.
Wait, why don't we just why don't we just get that thing they used to call it, those fucking dinosaurs? An office. That's what it is.
Oh,
yeah,
right. WeWorks.
I was
We
literally
work.
just about to say,
Real
oh, well, we
estate.
work.
Yeah.
A WeWork, yeah. A WeWork. Well, speaking of horrible work environments, Tiger King 2 is coming out.
Well done.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
That was
That
a good
was a
one.
good
That was a
one,
good
yeah.
one.
Thank you.
Very good.
I went for it.
But
I
it's
went for
coming.
It is.
It's coming out.
It is.
So what are they going to do with Joe Exotic being in jail for 22 years?
So it
Who did
looked
I hear
like
say he was out of prison last night?
No. He's not out of prison. He thought that he was going to get pardoned by President Trump,
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
President Trump's last day. He thought he was going to get pardoned, but he obviously did
So-
not because he tried to kill somebody.
From what
Not
I
once, but
remember,
twice.
from what
Twice.
I remember, they said at the end of last season that they had shot enough shit for 2 more seasons, like to continue the story. And obviously, like a bunch of like, who's the guy? Who's the fucking asshole? By the way, this show is so awesome because everyone's an asshole in it, and you can just hate everyone.
Yeah.
yeah, and you don't have to feel bad about it.
What'd you say,
The
Nick?
one guy, the dude who was there when the other dude blew his own brains out.
Oh,
by
his
accident.
that's
campaign
right.
manager?
Yes. Okay. Obviously, like
That guy didn't deserve to be
No,
around everybody
no.
else.
no, but I feel like look, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Okay, like
The guy who was sleeping with his nanny.
I mean,
That
there's
guy?
that guy. There's Joe Exotic himself. There's Carol Baskins. There's Doc Antle. Which, by the way, they gloss over the fact that he has a sex cult. Like
Yeah.
Who
They
has a
just-
sex cult?
Doc
Doc
Antle.
Antle.
Oh, the
Which,
guy
by
from
the
Myrtle
way-
Beach.
Right,
Which
okay.
I have a
You got-
picture with the lions, like
you
the
guys-
tigers from there.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
When-
that tiger is probably dead now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So when
Thanks
I
to
was
you.
11,
Which,
we went
yeah,
to
that's
like
kinda sad.
it's our fault.
they have like
actually.
a full outdoor exhibit area with like ligers, chimpanzees, things like that. I went to that when I was 11 and met one of his sons because he like was a tour guide.
No,
there.
you almost got inducted. Is what
Yeah.
happened.
They could have kidnapped me. I could have been abducted.
Or you
Maybe
could have been
not.
living
I don't
a
wanna
lavish tiger life.
They
I
picked
could.
you up.
You
and they're
could have
like,
been one of the tiger moms.
Yo, that would be crazy. Imagine Liz in that documentary.
Only wearing tiger print.
Valley
nothing
Girl
but
Liz.
tiger print.
Valley Girl Liz.
I adopt a southern accent in Myrtle Beach.
Well, it's
Well, here's my tiger.
Oh, well, here's my tigers.
They live in the house with me.
If you were a tiger lady, what would your name be?
T. Liz.
Kitty cat Liz.
Kitty
Cat Liz.
No, that's Carol
I
Baskin.
can't be on the spot like this. Please stop.
Kitty Cat Liz is good though. But yeah, so I mean they just have enough footage to do another season,
and
but I'm
plus
just
that
wondering
fucking
what is the
asshole-
story. I just want to know because they said they have footage that they haven't shown. However, they pretty much got the story off the ground. I don't know what else there is to keep the story going other than just backtelling.
Well, I think there's going to be a mixture of, obviously they're going to, do context to stuff like that, or the events of the first one a little bit more, some prequel stuff, but they 100% shot more stuff with that idiot that wears the affliction hat and hoodie and jeans in the middle of fucking Ohio or wherever they are.
He snuck the tiger cubs into like a Las Vegas
Vegas
hotel.
hotel room, yeah.
Yes, that's right. I forget that guy's name, but that was the dude who was sleeping with his nanny. Who, he was hiring the nanny specifically to, him and the wife were specifically going to fuck the nanny together. They were basically looking for a throuple.
And was she pregnant in Tiger King?
Yes.
Or I watched their Ghost Adventure show, and I think she was still
They
pregnant.
had a Ghost Adventure show?
I don't remember that.
They did an episode of Ghost Adventures at the exhibit, and that guy and his wife were on there, and a whole bunch of other people. Yeah.
My mind is fucking blown right now.
They had cadaver dogs and stuff there. There's assumed bodies on that property.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
He would do some shit like this. Anyway,
However, the affliction guy though, they hired the woman, and then she was pregnant. She was pregnant, and then they had the baby at the end, and it was really creepy because it was the wife holding the baby with the guy, and the nanny was there too.
Yes.
And it was just really weird.
I mean, that's scratching the surface of weird in Tiger King.
yeah, that's a tame level of weird.
But yeah, so release date is November 17th. They put out a trailer, not really. It's a minute long, sizzle reel of what you saw last time, saying that Tiger King 2 is coming.
However, I will just say it seems like from that trailer at the end, it looks like we're now getting new interview footage with Joe Exotic.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're now so it looks like we're going to get a little bit more. However, Joe Exotic would definitely be the guy to just be really annoying about it, and he would now just try and talk himself up with his newfound fame or whatever. I have a feeling he's just going to be blowing steam up everybody's ass. But that's what we want.
Interesting though. Aside from Joe Exotic, Carol Baskins has come out and said that she is not endorsing season 2, and that season 1 was a betrayal of her portrayal. Betrayal and false portrayal is what she says.
And that's why she did Dancing with the Stars last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So she has slammed news that Tiger King is returning, and this was her quote. I definitely did it. I totally did it. But you will never catch me because I got diplomatic immunity. Huh. Strange. I wonder what she's talking about.
I think she was talking about
Carol,
Dancing
call in the
with
show and let us know what the fuck's going on.
Carol Baskin, we are talking to you.
Carol,
we
hopeful-
want you on the show.
Hopeful friend of the show.
Okay, so here's what she actually said. I don't know how they put out a Tiger King 2 when Joe's in jail and I'm refusing to be played again. She said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. No, bitch, you ain't fooling anybody. That's kind of the point. She also said she wanted to clear the air about the situation when she originally did the first season of Tiger King, right? Mm-hmm. And
yeah, sure.
And then they came back and said the same thing about how they want to clear the air for what they did to her in Tiger King. And she told her, lose my number. There is no explanation for such a betrayal and false portrayal. Now, here's the interesting part. There is one thing that Carol Baskins and I agree on. And that is not one good fucking thing happened to a tiger in between all of those people and
No.
6 episodes of that
okay.
show.
But that was the point.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
whole point was to showcase
So
how
now-
terrible these tigers are in captivity. even though
Now,
Carol Baskins has them in captivity too.
yeah, she's a hypocrite. But what she's saying here now is that if people want to know the actual truth behind the big cat crisis in the UX and how it all started, they should be demanding to see the Conservation Game film by Michael Weber. His film answers the important questions that Tiger King glossed over. What did they gloss over in Tiger King?
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying that there's more there? Perhaps there's more to be explored?
And that's why we're doing
exploited?
season 2.
It's almost like you want to distance yourself from this as much as possible because maybe there's some information that you just don't want coming out.
Maybe there's something that's about to be investigated that you don't want investigated, Carol.
I'm just saying she's making all the wrong moves. You know, I'm not accusing her of anything, but she definitely killed her husband.
I'm not accusing her, but I'm definitely pointing fingers.
So,
Oh God.
nevertheless, there's seemingly more story to tell. And obviously, I will be fucking getting what's it called? I'm gonna do the whole thing in one night. I have to know what happens next. The first time when we watched the first season, I remember you guys. I was on the phone with you.
Yeah, no,
And-
we had watched it, I think, like right when it came out. Because one thing to keep in mind, this came out on March 20th of 2020,
2020.
a week after the pandemic officially like started.
Same day
So-
of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
That's a really important.
That's
fact
what.
here.
And,
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
Doom
Doom,
Eternal.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's what everybody says about March 20th. But yeah, no, I mean it came out at the perfect time for everybody to just be stuck inside to watch this show. So that's why it just blew up. However, how many episodes was the first season?
I think it's like I'll look it up right now, but I'm
7
pretty
or
sure
8.
it's 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Because I then wonder how many they feel like they have enough to do with for another. I wonder if they'll try and do
7
7
and 1 special, so 8.
Oh, the special was the thing by with Joel McHale. Because where they had him interview them
Talking
because
Tiger.
Joel McHale had nothing better going on.
Wait, so do we know if there are still animals on that property? I really hope not, but because that guy, I really want to say his name is Jeff or something. Affliction T-shirt guy, because he
Jeff
technically.
Yeah.
Weddick.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
that's the YouTuber that almost broke his face.
Because he legally
My
owns the
bad.
property.
I thought
So
Carol
Yeah.
Baskin-
do
He
we?
didn't almost, he did.
He like inherited it, whatever it was, after Joe went to jail, right?
Yeah.
But didn't because of all the legal proceedings, Carol Baskins then won it in a court case.
Well,
against
how it
Joe.
ended up happening was, he like kept goading her, and with all her money and her influence, you know, she sued the shit out of him, and like he just kept goading her to the point where like he put his mother's house up, and like
Yeah.
he lost his parents' home,
Financially
That's
ruined.
right.
financially ruined everyone close to him, and
He
not
took money from everyone close to him.
and then not only that, he what's it called? He then put the zoo up, and that's how she won. And it's just like, you're so, like I said, she's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit too. So I can't feel bad. I
No.
just want to see it happen. You know, I feel no empathy towards any of these characters.
Oh no, not at all.
I'm like, you all fucking
No.
deserve what you get.
You all have tigers in captivity.
It only cost $2,000.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Dude, we could get a tiger
We
for the
could.
show.
We really could.
We could easily get a tiger.
He's
Who
gonna
needs-
stay at your place, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck yeah.
I got
Needs
room.
Nico
Oh,
when
well,
you can
actually,
have a show tiger.
well, actually, we can keep it at my apartment for when I move out.
Oh, shit.
Because they're gonna stay there.
That's right, because you're paying rent in November, and
Yep.
as you're entitled to, you're
Yep.
going to use that space the way you want,
As is my right.
And it's a
regardless
tiger
of
As
what
is my right.
regardless of what anyone says, whether they be living there or not.
Yeah,
Squatters'
100%.
rights.
That's
100%.
right.
Does the lease,
Yeah.
does the lease say anything about pets, though?
Well, it does say we
feel
can't
that-
really have pets. However, our neighbor upstairs has a cat. I feel like that's good enough.
Yeah, but
that's
also,
good enough
like,
for me to
a
fight.
tiger is not a pet. Okay, it's a fucking life companion. All
That's
right?
true.
It's
That's true.
basically a
It's my
person.
spirit.
It's my
Guide.
it's my emotional support
All right.
cat.
Just get a vest.
You know?
It'll be
Just
fun.
saying.
But
If
yeah,
it isn't like that, they can shut up. Anyway,
Please don't falsify.
But yeah,
getting
release
an
date-
ESA
Shut
the
animal.
fuck up,
ESA.
bitch.
release date November 17th. Looking forward to it.
it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
good.
be good.
It's gonna
We're
be a good time.
We're gonna talk about it on this show.
Rawr.
Rar.
Amen.
Rar. So next up is I didn't even try on that one.
No, you couldn't.
I couldn't.
You,
There's
unless
nothing,
you could figure out a way to roar.
Speaking of litigation, yeah, no.
Okay. I'll take it.
All right, good.
Disney Marvel lawsuit. This broke on Friday. So basically, what's happening here? So did everybody read up on this at all, or like, do you guys want me to?
Oh no,
explain?
I'm just gonna sit here. And
Okay.
listen to you.
I read up on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick, did you do any homework or no? Because I don't, I want to try and get this right.
H1 and then the H2.
What'd you say?
I read the H1 and the H2.
All right,
I didn't
cool.
get into any of the body paragraphs.
Okay. So none of the stuff that matters. So basically, from what I understand, because it's a lot of legal jargon that my brain cannot comprehend, and that's what you come here for. So this is how I'm going to give it to you.
You come here to watch us struggle through legal information.
Yes, you come here to watch a layman explain to you how the law works. So basically, from what I understand, there is a law in the U.S. that says that if the original creator or heir or estate of an IP, they sell the licensing rights to that to any one particular company, after like 70, 80 years, the original creator or their heirs or their estate can then file a petition, a legal petition with the courts to have their IPs returned to their family estate.
Important thing to note, 70 to 80 years.
70 to 80 years?
Very important note.
Okay. So, this means that in 2023, there's a bunch of characters that are on that list that are, were created by Steve Ditko and Stan Lee and a bunch of other comic book creators that I did not write down. And
Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby too?
I think he's in the list.
Oh, either way though, there's notable characters that are up on the chopping block is Spider-Man, Iron Man, Black Widow, Doctor Strange. Basically, big money makers.
Yeah, those are
None
some
of the
notable
important
characters.
ones.
Yeah.
All the forgettable ones.
Yeah, all the
That really-
C-list
the
guys.
important franchises tied to their names.
Yeah. And so basically what's happening here is that I actually, once again, you guys, I brought some tweets
Make a theme.
to show you. Yeah, well, I think of the Craig Ferguson show whenever I do the check the tweets thing. Okay. So basically what we have here is like so this is pretty poor showing from Disney here.
Oh no.
So I'm just saying
Oh.
Disney has kind of been fucking with copyright laws and like putting their foot firmly in the ground on who gets to use their copyrights. And then, here we have some information. So if Disney hadn't fucked with copyright laws, Spider-Man would have entered public domain last year and Ditko's estate wouldn't have a claim. So the law before was that after a certain amount of time when you created a character, it then just became part of the public domain. And Disney, lobbied the government, was like, hey, what the fuck? No.
Well, Disney did it because Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
Mickey Mouse was about to enter
but
public
also
domain.
Steamboat Willie.
Yes.
Because they were accused of ripping,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, either way though, they don't want to change, our government, thankfully they had a spine, I guess. They didn't fundamentally change the concept of the law. They've now just made it more of a one-way avenue for people to request their IPs back to them originally as opposed to entering the public domain.
They made it easier for the IP owners.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
So this guy's estate could technically just boop, 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 take Spider-Man
Yeah,
back.
and listen, I don't really believe in a law that's like for material objects that's like you bought this from me and 15 years later, I need that back. And I'm just going to I'm not really a fan of
IP
that.
is different.
But as
Yeah.
far as intellectual property is concerned, and it's been 70 to 80 years, and those guys and their families weren't compensated great in the first place when they created those characters for those companies. And now all these years later, they're still trying to hold all the money for themselves. Like even Disney, I don't think Disney and Marvel should have filed a lawsuit. I think what they should have done is they should have approached these estates and said
and the
like,
families.
this is what's going to happen, instead of going to, litigation over this and having all this, come out in the press and all this bad blood and everything. How about we negotiate a deal to where we retain the licensing ownership and we cut you guys a check every,
Yeah.
but
Some sort of percentage.
right, but Disney isn't going to
They
do
don't know
that
how to
because they're
function like that.
they're corporations, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the next thing is that this is on top of Bob Chapek saying he wants to start experimenting with paid streaming subscriptions to Disney Plus to have ads.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they advertising on there? We already bought into it.
Well, no, I mean it's gonna be advertisers like sponsors and stuff like that, like Geico. It's gonna be something like
Which
that.
is
Sorry.
exactly what I don't want.
Nobody wants that on any streaming service.
Yeah. If
I'm
No one. That's
watching-
why I have Netflix. I have Netflix specifically for not having to deal with commercials. But the fact is that like things like Discovery Plus has an AVOD and an SVOD. That's what AVOD is. It's advertising based, and so it's usually cheaper. However, it's usually just cheaper so it could be a little more affordable to people, but they're still then paying for ads.
Yeah.
And it's annoying, but it's also
meant to
like
incentivize you.
it's
to
meant
just
to
get,
incentive.
yeah.
And so what Disney can then do is they can do, what is Disney Plus, $7.99 a month?
Yeah.
So what they could do is they could then bring up another one that's like, hey, this one's $5.99 a month, and it's only $5.99 a month, and then it's obviously there are commercials
What I
and
think-
ads. However, and then later down the road they can then jack up the price of
Right,
the
and-
subscription based
And
one.
running off that, what I think Disney doesn't realize yet is that the streaming service industry is not luxury, it's convenience.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not
Yes.
about luxury because listen, if I wanted those movies, I could get them without Disney Plus. It's just
Exactly.
way more convenient to turn on an app.
It's convenient.
Yeah.
And now you're charging people for convenience.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like Disney World where you're just raising the price of the annual pass over and over again.
We see you, Disney.
We fucking
Inflation.
see what you're doing. It's
We wanted a
inflation.
day pass. We saw that a 5-day
There's-
pass
Flipper
and a
pass.
7-day pass.
There's
is-
inflation, and then there's creating a class system out of a theme park.
my
Okay,
God.
I heard there used to be this fucking moron in my life who described people's financial situation in 3 terms: been to Disney once, never been to Disney, goes to Disney every year.
I don't think that's a class system. That's more that's sad.
Well, there is a
every
term,
year.
There is a term for people who have been to Disney more than 20 times, like in their lifetime. Like there's like an actual I don't think it's like a club. I would-
Assholes?
Weird.
Well, Disney adults.
Disney
Lo-
adults.
losers.
All right, well maybe we
Okay,
should
we're-
start
yeah.
calling people losers. 'cause
Losers.
This show is covering
Yeah.
this material. So.
Also, I would still go to Disney as an
Yeah,
adult.
no, I mean we're
I'd
going
go
next,
as an
we're going
adult.
next year. So
I'd go
Okay,
as an
great.
adult,
Yeah, we
but to
are.
constantly
But
go.
you said you were getting that bonus, so I've already started looking at dates. So
I just don't
Good looks.
understand
Thanks.
what changes to the point where people have to go one or more times per year. What is it about that park that drives people to make annual pilgrimages there?
I mean, some
Um,
people just have timeshares,
there's
and so
that,
they
but like
have a
a
timeshare.
general-
They're paying for it, and
Yeah,
that's
but
their
so, like,
vacation.
get
That's
a-
how they
you
enjoy
get a timeshare
themselves.
Anywhere, there's also companies that do timeshares where you could go to all the different locations.
Yeah.
But Disney.
But dude, it's like
why
a-
would you want to spend every year? I go to the fucking Magic Kingdom and I'm surrounded by a bunch of snotty kids every year.
a general emptiness inside usually is what drives them there.
I
You
didn't
know.
have a childhood,
You
so
know?
I'm gonna go here for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you know. Listen, Michael Jackson was the only Disney adult rich enough to build his own park. Okay.
No.
True.
All right. That's why these fuckers keep going to Magic Kingdom.
And we all know what
Even
happened there.
pedophiles off the streets.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't want to go down this road, but I have a great joke.
No,
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 I'll
you
say
don't
it.
have a
No,
great joke.
no.
You
Come
have a
on.
terrible
Dude,
joke.
Are we
Cream
saying that
mixer.
if we enrich the pedophiles, we'd get them off the streets?
Anyway, getting back to the whole litigation thing.
How about those tweets, huh?
How about them
tweets?
Disney adults?
How about them
But
tweets?
what you were saying about like the intellectual property laws and everything,
Mm.
I don't know if I agree with it should revert back to the the original creator, because at the end of the day you made a legally binding deal and everybody agreed to it, but the sweet satisfaction that it's Disney.
I
This
know.
is they're coming
I
apart by their
know.
own doing.
Yup.
It's like this is so
This-
sweet.
Yeah, and
They got their comeuppance.
so the other thing that I want to talk about now is like, listen, I hate this next conversation. However, I think it would be a lot of fun.
Oh no.
Can you imagine if Disney and Sony lost Spider-Man?
It would
Could
suck.
you
But it'd be
imagine?
so
But
funny.
fucking great would it be?
That'd be hysterical.
They just
After all the fighting that they've
Disney
done.
does not. Disney. I mean, they ain't gonna win. You know, it's just Disney has too much influence. But the point I'm trying to make here is that it would be fucking unreal if the fucking Ditko estate just called up Warner Brothers and was like, "Hey, how would you like to be the only guys in town that have a Spider-Man and Batman movie?"
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I would be super satisfied if Disney lost it, but then I'm like, oh my god, there's so many kids out there that are like relying on Disney to have Spider-Man.
Yeah, how about us? You know, guys
Okay,
in their 30s.
Disappointing you and disappointing a 5-year-old are two very
Just kidding, I'm in my
different
20s. I'm 28.
things.
Okay.
Thank you for the clarification.
2 years from 30, bro.
Midlife crisis.
Just letting you know.
You're a week younger than me. Relax.
How
Yeah.
did they let it get this far before they took any steps to shore this up? Like, how did they make this big major error where they're like, oh shit, we've only got a year left?
Someone had to bring this up in a meeting where they were just like, "Hey, did anybody notice we only have a year left?"
Bob
when we're
JPEG's
right up the food chain.
Bob JPEG's pretty much been driving the company into the ground since he got there, so I'm not surprised that this just kind of sprung up.
No one can
Somebody-
compete with Bob Iger.
Somebody hit dismiss on their
Listen,
Outlook.
Bob
calendar
Iger had
notification.
a string of hits, but he had some fucking misses too.
Oh, 100%. Everybody's got misses, but the hits were just big enough. Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel.
Yeah,
Like an
Those
M. Night
are-
Shyamalan.
not like an M Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan, if he actually did hit
I
after
just
hit
wanna
after
give
hit.
some love because I feel like people don't respect him enough as they should.
I do love how Bob Iger was for the people, though. You know, even though he's corporate America personified.
I mean, he was what's it called? He didn't have like a business degree or anything. He was a weatherman, and then got a job as like a studio PA at ABC and just worked his way
Are
up.
you telling me that my bachelor's in business means nothing?
Yes.
Nothing.
Maybe.
Also,
Yes.
you could just be a weatherman.
Oh
You want to
no!
open up that door?
Yeah.
By the way, I think it's getting a little
stuffy.
It's getting a little hot in here. I just like some air moving
Please.
through.
Arms are too short.
Please, air. Oh God.
That's good. That's
Maybe
good
a
right
raccoon
there.
will join us.
Oh, that'd be fun. Or Mrs.
Or
Enright.
Mrs. Enright, yeah.
Judy Enright, come on down. All
She
right.
still watches the show. Judy, if you're watching, put in the comments that you're here with us.
Please, Judy, we're really hungry.
That's
I
right.
am getting hungry. Yeah, I mean, listen, it is what it is. They're not going to lose it. Everything's going to be
No.
fine. It sucks that those people aren't going to see the money that they're owed, but listen, that's America.
I
I'm
just
gonna
don't-
be-
America.
Why couldn't Disney just talk to them and be like, "Hey, we'll cut you a check for this if you don't argue with us"?
They may have tried. They very well may
Okay,
have tried to
that's
talk
true.
to him. We don't know
They should
the
say
in and
that,
outs of those
though.
conversations.
I'm just going to go ahead and put it on record right now. They definitely didn't try.
It's possible. Because here's the thing: is that they're also in the middle of the litigation with Scarlett Johansson. So now they
Which,
have multiple.
By the way,
very high-profile litigation.
I heard that is actually a symptom. That's actually part of a bigger picture here. Like Scarlett Johansson suing Disney kind of made like this domino effect in the film and
it.
TV industry right now, where the head of the film union, he asked all the like whatevers. He pretty much asked for the authorization to commence a strike. And they have 60,000 people who work in that union.
What?
And they have cinematographers and cameramen and like gaffers and all types like costumes, everything on sets all across America. TV to major big blockbuster motion
If
pictures,
those
right?
people go on strike,
If those people go on strike, the film industry literally shuts down.
Yeah,
And that's because
Cruise
these
100%.
corporations like Disney are keeping all the money and starving these people out. And apparently Scarlett Johansson, the rule was that you never sue the studio if you want to keep your career. But no, she sued the studio, and a lot of talent was like, you know, I mean, and the rest of like the working class of the film industry was like right behind her. with it.
ScarJo's got balls.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
now
That's what
they're-
that tells me.
Yeah, and now they're getting ready to go on strike. So
I did see one discussion about the strike was it actually had more to do with having more reasonable hours and breaks, you know, in working schedules. So they're more so, you know.
I mean, yes,
although it might
Yeah.
they have their own
precipitate some
agenda for
corruption.
sure, but
You
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
imagine, like, with everything that happened in, like, the last year and a half, they're probably so overworked right now just trying to catch up on, like, deadlines that
100%.
It's got to be terrible. I can't even imagine.
The fact that there are still movies that, are slowed down from the pandemic that they're just trying to crank out as quickly as possible.
Just like me. Anyway,
Well, okay.
anyway, moving on. So actually, I need to look this up real quick. The Last of Us Part 2 had new content drop today.
I completely forgot about that. Actually.
Okay, yeah, and it was actually the saddest thing ever. It's okay. I'm gonna show you guys the website, and this is what they put out today. And we're gonna go through the comments, and I swear to God, the comments had me fucking dying.
Can I tell you the fun fact I learned because I was trying to look this up, so I didn't come in here being like, I have no idea what any of this is. They were originally gonna call The Last of Us Day Outbreak Day.
No, that's what it's called.
Okay.
In like the lore game.
Okay, because I was like,
I mean, the game's lore.
They decided to change it because of COVID. They weren't going to call the official day of this release Outbreak Day.
Yeah.
And that's a fun fact that I learned while attempting to learn what
So-
Last of
That
Us
would
Day
be
is.
fun in post COVID-19 world. They called it Outbreak
This
Day.
is what they ended up posting on their official PlayStation blog, right? And now this is after media hype. You know what I mean? Like everybody heard, like if I search like new Last of Us content, like look at all these articles that come up that say things like, content reveal coming this weekend, all new content,
new
all
reveal,
new, like all this, like
Naughty Dog.
So originally what ended up happening was they did like a merch drop, right? And
What kind of merch? What they get?
it was like beanies and like hoodies and like a shirt with Abby, But this is the real fucking gem. Everybody here has been waiting on factions for over a year now. Everybody's been waiting on factions.
Okay.
And we thought this was it.
When you said that there was new Last of Us content coming out, I was like, oh, sweet, multiplayer. I can play
exactly.
that. That's fun.
So here's what they said. We're excited to share new digital exclusives, merch, and special photo mode event. We were like, oh, perfect. It's
Everyone
the worst
loves
thing
a good
ever.
photo mode.
Everyone loves photo mode.
So covers and rarities, they're releasing a vinyl record, a Joel statue on Dark Horse's website.
That doesn't ship until May through July of 2022.
Yep.
Order now.
PlayStation Gear stores got that exclusive merch. So as we said before, canvas backpack or there's a hoodie too.
A
And
waxed canvas backpack.
They said on top of this, we're pleased that the existing Last of Us merch will see a 20% off discount through PlayStation Gear, and Last of Us Remastered, Last of Us Left Behind DLC will see a 50% reduction on PlayStation store through September 27th.
There we go. There we go.
But those games came out almost 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like,
And September
who gives a
27th
fuck?
is tomorrow. So if anybody wants it, you have
Order
24
now.
hours.
Order now, yeah. The triumphant return of photo mode.
The triumphant return.
Who the fuck cares? Who the
So
fuck
what? So I can take a
cares?
selfie in the game now? Is that what this is?
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
And post it on Twitter. So then they went, this is the biggest joke ever. Happy Last of Us Day. First and foremost, the day is celebrating you. No. The incredible community. All right. Now, the
If
other
you wanna
thing is,
celebrate
one
me,
of these
give me some-
websites,
give me factions.
I can't remember which one I read. I'll have to go back in my history, right, and check it out. But it said that there was something else dropping at 8 p.m. tonight. So I don't know if that happened and it started or it didn't drop yet, or like, or maybe it was nothing at all. Maybe that was like, totally a fabrication. But the comments, holy shit, you guys. Okay. So right off the bat, come on, it's high time for the announcement of factions too.
I love how that starts. Come on.
We want DLC, factions, or The Last of Us 1 remake, or a new game, something, an announcement of some sort, right? Then we got, man, what a letdown. No news no one cares about. How sad. Naughty Dog could really take some advice from Insomniac Games. Working on one IP that most people don't care about anymore isn't enough. Naughty Dog. Oh, okay. This guy is just commenting again.
Oh, that lazy
No
Lombax
PS4
really-
theme. Dang.
Oh, what
This is the second year in a row
this?
that Naughty Dog is pulling this. Basically, he's just going on to say how like this shit happens all the time and like it's part of their marketing strategy. You ever tried Dead by Daylight? It's a fun time, killer. Like, Well, maybe they're not ready to show it, or perhaps Sony plans to be the headliner of the next big event. I like to see it too, but the entitlement on display is just baffling. I don't think it is entitlement though, because remember after we all pre-ordered the game, they told us that multiplayer wasn't gonna be in it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they kind of said right off the bat, hey, there's going to be no multiplayer yet.
Yeah.
Important yet.
Please
And-
order our $70 game, and then also please get the $250 box and all these other sets. But we'll
Please.
just
But then they thought no one's
3
going to buy
days later,
both.
we'll do it
Right?
eventually, right?
Yeah.
No,
so,
no
like,
one's going to buy
listen,
both.
I don't have any.
No one would buy both.
No.
I don't
No.
have any
Nah.
personal gripes with The Last of Us Part 2. I've been very vocal about how much I love The Last of Us Part 2, but this
Great game.
is bullshit.
I actually just started. I just picked it back up.
Oh, yeah.
Today. I spent like 3 or 4 hours playing some Last of Us Part 2.
Where you at?
You're not gonna be happy when you hear this.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm only at the TV station.
TV station.
I'm so disappointed in
wait,
you.
wait.
I am so disappointed.
What's the TV station?
Like it's Ellie and Dina are like searching for the wolves, and they're like scouring Seattle, and they're like, oh, this woman is up at she's on her 2-week, stationed at the TV station, and the fact that you don't even know what I'm talking about makes me feel like it's pretty early in the game.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. This is like super early on.
I think I remember what
Have
this
they
is.
smoked
yeah.
weed and fucked?
Was it like during the blizzard?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's still pretty early on, but
Yeah.
but
I picked it. I was like, where the? I woke up and we were in a like a synagogue, and I'm like, I don't remember what I was doing in here. What was
Synagogue.
going on?
I don't remember the synagogue.
I don't
in The
remember a
Last of Us
synagogue.
Part 2.
A minor, like like you're looking for gasoline or something. But
That's where I check for. That's where I check for gasoline. The synagogue.
The synagogue. When I think
The
gasoline,
basement of the synagogue.
I mean, I don't remember. Yeah. I don't remember a synagogue.
Yeah.
But
Sorry to disappoint everyone.
glad the Jewish people made it into the the apocalypse. It was great.
Yeah, it was nice. There, you go up to and Pat, we talked about this. I am, in fact, a completionist, so I had to open every single drawer, and there's like a letter from the rabbi, and he's talking about like all his ancestors that had to leave their homes because of things. It's like, here we are again. This time it's zombies.
Oh, that's really sad.
I think.
I mean,
I think.
no.
Isn't Neil Druckmann
Yeah,
Jewish?
great touch, but like, oh,
Dome
Yes.
location. I'm
Made
looking up
it real.
I'm looking up images of it right now of where you're at.
I also just did preface in case nobody caught on.
Oh,
I've never played this
Nick,
game.
you're in the free roam area.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to get the gas inside the dome. Yeah. Okay. So you're
Well,
in
I just completed that, and then now we're like I went through a school and we're discovering, oh, Tommy killed a bunch of people.
Oh,
and now
yeah,
we're
yeah.
like hiding from the wolves.
Got it.
Okay.
Are you hooked?
I definitely really enjoy playing this game, and I get super tense. I'm glad that I'm picking it back up during spooky season. I'm ready for it to get like.
That's
a
when
little
I wanted to
cooler,
replay it
be
too, was
playing
during
in the
spooky
dark. Yeah,
season.
Mm-hmm.
exactly. I want to like play it at night, and it's dark, and I'm a little bit scared. So I'm this is perfect
I will
timing.
tell you this. When I played that game, I remember I told you this story. Danny texted me while he was, because I was fun employed at the time. And Danny texted me and goes, "How's Last of Us?" And it was at the moment where I felt the game was firing on all cylinders. I was crouched in some grass, me and Dina, crouched in some grass, and there's like a fucking clicker and like 2 regular runners off to the left or whatever. And it's just like, all of a sudden we start and like I missed the brick and now the thing is chasing me. So now I gotta like run as there's like like chasing me. You know what I mean? And like I was like, holy shit. And then the graphics, because it's in 4K and there's fucking motion blur, and it was just, when I'm looking to play a game like that for the first time, I want it in the highest quality so it hits on all cylinders. And that was the moment. I was just like, holy fuck, this game's
Right when I
insane.
texted.
Yeah. I was just like,
What's your style of fighting? Like I'm super sneak and melee kills. I very
Snick.
rarely ever use my guns. Do you guys
I
usually
sneak.
use your guns?
I hold the belief that The Last of Us Part 2 is actually one of the best stealth games ever made, so I really like using stealth. But when I go loud, I fuck people up.
Yeah, I think my personal tactic would be going in yelling like a banshee. That seems appropriate.
You want to hear a really fun tactic that I got to watch was Joe Enright play. And Joe's style of playing is run through and pray you don't get killed, and then just wait for like the deep breath of Abby to be like, okay. And then that's it. He didn't fight a soul. Didn't fight anybody.
That's
Didn't
like my
stealth anybody.
Because I feel like the combat's
Ran
so
past people.
satisfying.
I know. However, it was then I would play, and Nick, I'm very much like you, where I would just, I was stealth. I tried to stealth kill everybody. Even if I was able to get out of the area, I would go back to somebody to try and take them down so that I could just kill everyone. But Joe would just sprint through and then pray to God. Or make as much noise as possible.
Yeah.
Can I admit something to you guys about The Last of Us Part 2?
Feel free to share.
I played with auto aim.
I think I did too.
I can't play shooters on a controller anymore. I'm sorry, I can't. I've been playing Red Dead. I've been playing Red Dead and Red Dead Online specifically, and that game is auto aim, but the way that it works is it aims for center mass, and then
you gotta
can
move it to a
control
headshot.
what part. Yeah, exactly. And dude, it's so satisfying
You're
to kill
losing
people
all
in that
your
game.
followers this week now that you revealed auto aim.
Oh no!
They're gone.
I'm losing
Everybody's
the people who
gone.
can't stand to listen to a guy who uses auto aim. What a tragedy! I can't imagine those people have anything worse going on in their lives,
I really don't like
lying underneath the surface that they're just projecting onto me. Fucking inbreds.
Oh my god. Okay, so this went from press any key therapy to Pat yelling about his
Get the fuck out of my house now. Okay?
Oh shit!
good use.
That's what we have to say.
That's true. Yeah. So Last of Us is good. Nick, you should keep playing it though.
Definitely keep playing.
I
And
think I
report
will.
back.
Okay. Yeah,
Nick,
no,
is
I
this
definitely
your-
think throughout the next month
We should
or
get
two, I'm
Burke
gonna
to
be
play it
playing
too.
over the
Yeah.
weekend.
We should get the both of them to play it and then
We
report
could do
back
a
on the
pro-
show
Well, our
how they thought
our
about
first tech rehearsal was The Last of Us Part 2. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind, because we have some
Back to
empty
basics.
we have some empty weeks coming up. You know what I mean? And we have some filler stuff to do. So like, I wouldn't mind if it's like, hey, you know what? Let's everybody play The Last of Us Part 2, and then let's do it actual. Like I'll replay it on PS5. You know?
Oh, okay. You can
Fancy
report
boy.
back on there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I might replay it on PS4. That was, I don't know. There was so much anxiety in that game. I got to get myself back into the zone.
I said to Danny, I was like, which PS5? I have 2 weeks off. Which PS4 game should I replay? And I gave him a list of Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, and Last of Us. And I gave you something else too. And he just goes, Spider-Man, you want to fucking enjoy yourself.
Exactly. That's literally it. Yeah. You want to actually swing around and have some fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick, is this your first time playing it or
Yeah, I started playing it when it first came out, played for 2 hours, and then got wrapped up in whatever else was going on in my life and never touched it again until today.
interesting?
Yeah. Well,
That's so strange.
report back when you're
30-year-old
done.
Problems, bro.
We got you on record here.
Bruh.
But yeah. But it's good fun.
Good, clean fun.
It is good, clean
Good,
fun.
clean,
Good,
depressing
clean.
fun.
Horrible fun.
You want to know what else is good, clean fun? Nintendo.
Oh, my favorite.
Great fun.
And oh,
The best fun. I could just eat a whole Nintendo Switch and, shit out the OLED one
yeah.
and not the 4K one that all the gaming outlets swore was being made. We don't forget what you did.
We just want to talk.
We don't forget what you did, gaming outlets. We don't forget.
Never forget.
So, Nintendo Direct happened on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think this one was about 40 minutes, right? 40, 50 minutes?
Yes,
Something like that.
Yep, I
Yeah.
watched it today. It was like 41 minutes.
Yeah.
Approximately.
And there was some shit to be had. So, listen, everybody knows what we want to get to first. Let's save that for last because I have some accompanying materials for it. So let's just go through the list and we'll talk about the things that we want to talk about. And right up first is one for Liz, and that is Kirby and the Forgotten Land.
Oh, I was gonna bring out my Kirby plushie I had, and I totally forgot. I'm so excited. I did bring notes.
Oh,
my-
Liz got notes.
Damn, notes.
Well, so the trailer is like what, a minute, and
2 minutes and 21 seconds.
It's open world Kirby. That's
Love it.
awesome. And Pat over here wants to play dark, depressing games, and for me, it's more neon colors the better.
I tried Skyward Sword. It was just too much like a fucking kids game after a while.
Okay, anyway, me, more neon colors the better. My gripe with it is that it's not coming out till spring 2022.
That's a long time.
Your
It is-
gripe is the release date?
Yes. So
that's-
there's one trailer so far. What am I going to be annoyed at?
I don't like that when it's coming out.
And that's on God, baby
Okay.
girl.
You're not supposed to be upset at the initial release date.
I'm
You're
upset.
supposed to be upset at the inevitable delay and then the second delay.
Yeah, so it's already spring 2022. So now it's going to be what, fall 2022, and I have to wait a whole year now?
That's
Just
normal.
don't get excited.
Yeah, just don't
Just
get excited.
don't get excited.
Yeah.
In this industry, you don't get excited.
I used to.
We're all jaded over here.
Yeah. So
I've
like,
been cyberpunked before.
so apparently this game has wide open areas that Kirby can
Yeah.
explore and are filled with enemies to copy and acquire their abilities. And listen, I think it's cool that because that's like basically like what they did for Mario.
that was the Mario game. Yeah, that was
but for
exactly the
Kirby,
Mario game.
And now they got to fucking do one for Donkey Kong, you pieces of shit. How about that?
When are we
Alright,
gonna
here
get
we
our
go.
Donkey Kong game?
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
want.
yeah, that's a good question.
You know what I mean? Like I want a Donkey Kong game like Mario 64.
Yeah.
But
Instead of like jumping into a painting, like you jump into a hole in a tree and like, there's like bananas
there's a lot of
and
bananas.
Seth Rogen's like,
We'll get there.
We'll
We'll
get
get
there.
there. I
We'll
want to
get
hear his
We'll get
laugh though,
there.
but we'll get
We'll
there.
get there. Okay.
However, Kirby, even when I saw that, I was just like, yeah, I could get down with a fun
It's
Kirby game.
so
Kirby's my
cute.
favorite player on Super Smash.
Same.
Yeah.
And he's so cute. Just look at him. He just little swallows little people, takes on their powers. Like,
Kirby can swallow real good.
yeah.
Kirby
And
ain't
that's
no,
mad luxurious.
Kirby ain't no quitter.
There was some cute little fox cat looking enemies on there. I'm excited.
I'm excited for how adorable the
I'm
enemies
excited,
are.
excited
for
for
how
the enemies.
adorable it is.
The enemies are the best part.
So, there is some other stuff in here. So the first one let's talk about is Bayonetta 3. I never played any of the first two. I've heard it's like a crazy good action game. Nick, do you know anything about it?
Never heard of it.
So kind of
This
like
is why we need Burke.
we don't
Burke
have-
would know everything
we
about
don't
these
have
games.
anything to say about this one, so we're just gonna, the 2020 release window, 2022, I'm sorry, and everyone has been kind of looking for this for a long time. Bayonetta fans are very happy. I'm happy for you. Go fuck yourselves. Anyway, Splatoon 3 gameplay. I haven't played 1 and 2.
Nope.
And I don't think I'll play this one.
I've never heard of 1 or 2.
So my thing
Mike
was,
probably did.
is I want to really try to play Splatoon because it looks like something I would enjoy. Except Splatoon 2 came out in 2017 and is still $59.99.
Well, that's how Nintendo operates. Their games are always going to be that like brand new expensive. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak expansion pack announced for summer 2022. I had Monster Hunter World for PC and I played it for like 10 hours and that's all I got to say about that. Here's the thing. Super Smash, they didn't Ultimate, they didn't reveal the final DLC fighter. It's going to be revealed in early October. It's going to be someone else from fucking Fire Emblem, okay?
Yeah.
Any guesses?
Oh, any guesses?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think this is it, but here's who I would like to see.
Okay.
Okay.
I would like to see Master Chief or Doom Guy. And the reason why I bring that up is actually ties into the next thing on this list. And that is because of Nintendo is adding this thing called the expansion pack to their online Switch service. And it will allow you to cloud stream all of the classic N64 games and Sega Genesis games. And there's a fuck ton of good games for both consoles coming out at launch,
Agreed.
including, and Danny, I will have a image for you, including.
I'm about to jump in with the 3 that I wrote down.
People really just want Banjo-Kazooie on Switch, and that's not going to happen. And the developer, Rare, which, by the way, is owned by Microsoft, Okay, tweeted, "Who wants to tell them?"
I love Twitter.
And followed up with, "You saw it right. Our 90s classic Banjo-Kazooie is heading to Nintendo Switch, and it's a pleasure to be ushering the bear and bird onto Nintendo's latest console, offering another modern way along Xbox Game Pass and Rare Replay to savor its many collectibles and googly eyes." Now, it's important to note here.
Are they a British company, the way they spell savor?
Maybe. Either way, Xbox said the more friends, the better. And I'm kind of thinking, if Xbox and Nintendo and Rare are getting along, why wouldn't Master Chief and Doom Guy be on a short list to get in Smash at some point?
This is the rhythm of the night.
I
honestly forgot what that one was. I just pushed it hoping.
Here's hoping. But yeah. So thoughts on that?
They're going to have the original Pokemon Snap, which I dumped. Yeah. I dumped probably at least 50 hours in the new one, so I'm really excited to go back to my roots.
Let me pull up the list of...
Liz, I want to ask you about that. I was really into the original Pokemon Snap.
Yes.
Does the new one capture the same magic?
There's a lot more in your control in this one. Like, I feel like in the one that I played 20 years ago, I feel like you kind of just floated around, and if you missed it, you missed it. That was that. There's a lot more opportunities. They actually just did an update that like added 3 worlds in it. I really enjoyed it. It's really cute and it's very colorful.
Yeah.
And
so
as we know from Liz's review of the Kirby game, we like
colors,
cute.
The better.
Here is the confirmed
first 150. I wish there was a mode where you could just turn off all the other like. After like gold and silver, I don't give a shit.
So,
after Gen 2.
So they have it like mixed in, like the first 150 and like the other 800 after that. So there's a good mix. I mean, it's a lot of new ones.
Yeah. So the 1,000 Pokemon are in the game. We got it. Yeah.
Very even mix.
It kind of sounds like they didn't mix them at all. They just put them all in together.
They just threw them in.
They just threw in Pikachu, Raichu, and Caterpie, and that was it. But you know who's there? Bidoof is there. And
Bidoof.
And if I have an excuse to talk about Bidoof, I will take it.
Who in the fuck is Bidoof?
I'll pull him up.
I don't know this
beaver
guy.
Boy.
A beaver?
And what a lot of people were doing is he has a very obnoxiously fluffy tail, and you can take pictures of the Pokemon's butts. And so a lot of people were taking pictures of Bidoof's.
Do you get extra points for butt shots?
Well, so here's the thing.
They're called money shots.
They're called ass.
Well, they made July 1st Bidoof Day. Oh, yes, this is it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
I've watched this so many times.
Oh, no, my internet's fucking up right now.
I'm not ashamed to say at 28 years old, I've watched this on
what is
multiple
going
occasions.
On? Yo. Bidoof. What does Bidoof evolve into?
Oh, I have no idea. Probably nothing.
You'd be the Pokemon trainer that doesn't evolve your cute Pokemon. You'll be like Ash with Pikachu.
Keep having this conversation. Let me fix this.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bidoof Day, July 1st. It's official. But yes, Pokemon Snap is coming. I'm very excited for that. Let me see what else I had on my list.
So I actually have the list pulled up right here,
okay.
and I'll just throw them out there, and you guys can debate. So, all confirmed games for Nintendo Switch Online Expansion Pack, and this is day 1. Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, Star Fox 64, Yoshi's Story, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Winback Covert Operations. Why the fuck is that there? Mario Tennis.
They threw that in to see if anyone would notice.
Dr. Mario 64. And
Mario.
This fucking game I've never heard of called Sin and Punishment.
Oh, it's an S&M
I was
game.
going to say, that sounds
So
very provocative.
That's the only M-rated game on N64.
Oh, no.
Nine games that launched. That ain't bad. Now, they haven't said the price yet, and that kind of worries me.
So in the picture, they also showed Kirby and the Crystal Shards and the original Paper Mario. So I'm hoping that if that's not confirmed on that list yet, that it's coming soon, because the original Paper Mario was like my gateway into Mario games. So I would really love to play it again on my Switch.
I'm just excited to play games that I've literally never played before. Like I had, my neighbors had an N64, so I never owned one myself. So to have the opportunity to actually play some of these, I'm actually excited.
Well, you can also play it in a... what's it called? Its original form factor too, because you can pre-order. It's going to be $49.99 wireless N64 controllers for this new endeavor. So if they're having you buy hardware, that means they plan on putting time and money into this.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So not only is there that, but this gives us hope for that DK64
Yes.
is going to get on here.
Voiced by Seth Rogen.
Also, yeah, voiced by Seth Rogen. There's also a Sega Genesis controller coming out. Well,
Yeah.
let's focus on N64 right now. But the games planned for future release are Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, Mario Golf, Pokemon Snap, F-Zero X, Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards,
Yes.
Paper Mario, and Banjo-Kazooie. Paper Mario, I can't wait to play that fucking game. That's going to be awesome. Now, listen, you don't have to have the hardware for this.
Yeah.
You can do this with the Joy-Cons, as far as I've been told.
But if you really want to punish yourself and play it the old school way, you will get that controller.
Yeah, because the N64 controller is not a good controller.
No.
Honestly,
I mean, it was revolutionary for when it came out, but you go back now, it sucks.
I mean, my hands are almost too small for the Switch Pro controllers. I can't imagine how difficult it's going to be for me to like wrap my hands around a old school N64 controller now and actually try to be good.
Let me find the Sega Genesis. So I think we talked about it, and we said that we're going to buy 2 N64 controllers and 1 Sega Genesis controller because they're wireless too, so that really definitely helps. This is the Sega Genesis list coming, and I didn't have a Sega Genesis. However, I know kids that did have them, so I did play a bunch of these games.
No, I didn't have one either.
Castlevania Bloodlines, Contra Hardcore, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Echo the Dolphin, Golden Axe, Gunstar Heroes, Rise Star, Shining Force, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Streets of Rage 2, Musha, Phantasy Star 4, Shinobi 3, and Strider. Admittedly, not as much as I want to play on this list as the other. However, more games will be coming to this.
Yeah,
For sure.
on this one, I was looking at it and I was just like, don't know it, don't know it, don't know it, don't know it. I don't know any of these games. There's nothing getting me hot and bothered on these ones.
You don't want to play Echo the Dolphin? Come on.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, Echo the Dolphin was cool when I was like, 9. Let me ask you a question. When you saw the list of Nintendo games and you saw Mario 64 and you know the feeling you felt when you saw that, did you get that same feeling when you saw, yes, Echo the Dolphin?
Echo the Dolphin,
What?
yes. It invokes the same memories as Super Smash and Mario Kart.
What have I been yearning for all these years in these nostalgia-driven corporations? Echo the Dolphin! Finally!
Honestly, it's going to be a banger and you know it.
It already was a banger. That's kind of the point.
That's not new information.
I don't know. I didn't have a Sega Genesis. I think I didn't get it.
And you clearly don't know Echo the Dolphin either.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to slander Echo.
God damn it.
I have no idea what this game is. Does anybody want to fill me in here?
You play a dolphin and you use your telekinesis to kill sharks.
You mean your echolocation?
Echolocation.
Okay, makes sense.
Which, do dolphins have echolocators? I
No,
thought that
they
was
have
beluga-
telekinesis.
Yeah, they do the
Of
little
course.
they do their little shrieking noises and it bounces off things and comes back to them like bats, right?
It's called calls.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Dolphins are the only
they-
creature that have sex for pleasure, besides for me.
Pleasure only.
Well, this has been a great time. I have to go.
For a bit.
God.
All right, so speaking of which, Mario movie.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
All right, I earned that one. Yeah. So the Mario movie cast was revealed.
So one thing that I want to know, it's coming out next December.
Yes.
And then are they is this the reveal of the cast that they've already recorded with, or are they about to now get into the booth and start recording this animated show or this animated movie to come out in a year?
So from what I heard, from other sources on the internet, that they've already done some work on it. Like they've been working on this for a long time, and that this is just their first reveal. And it's it's not like these people are gonna be it's not like this cast or any voice cast really is gonna be there for weeks and weeks. They're gonna go in for a week and just record all their stuff, and that's the end of it. You know.
So
what I
they're
mean?
just starting to record now,
Maybe,
which is impressive.
you know?
Okay.
No idea. idea.
Anyway,
impressive.
so I have some once again supplemental materials for this. If you guys want to see it. So, like I said, these are they just come in randomly. But my objection isn't that because let's be real, this was divisive. People were freaking the fuck out over this.
Of course, it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I personally, I don't really see an issue with it. I mean, people are kind of forgetting that Chris Pratt was he made his big break in the Lego movie, not Guardians of the Galaxy. So he's a great voice actor. Anyway, my objection isn't really to Chris Pratt per se. My objection is that Mario should be treated like the Joker, where a different prestige actor goes insane trying to get inside his twisted mind every 3 or 4 years.
That's great. I
Oh my
love
gosh,
that.
Chris Pratt is going to quit acting after this and become a
Oh,
plumber.
you wait
He's gonna
till
be- yeah.
you wait till you see some of these tweets. Yeah,
no, he's
sure.
been a
okay,
plumber.
so then this is a very good point. Yeah, sure. Let's get Chris Pratt to do an imitation of Mario for an animated Mario movie instead of getting, the literal authentic voice of Mario, who's been the character for 3 decades, to play the real deal. Let's regulate Charles. Is it Martinet?
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 Martinier?
Martinier to special
Beignet.
cameos instead. Listen, I get his perspective here, but also at the same time, you can't have Mario talk like that for an entire movie. You
No,
can't.
and the thing is that really Mario is only doing like quick little bites. It's just like,
Yeah.
it's a me, Mario,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you can't have him do that for a full movie. Now that Chris Pratt is voicing Mario, can we get a live action God of War movie with Michael Cera as Kratos? And we have the official Sonic the Hedgehog account actually tweeted, "See you at the Oscars," because look at this poster they put out, like Chris Pratt, Anya Taylor-Joy, and
You know what? I have a better choice for Mario. I just came up with this off the top of my head.
Right off the dome.
Fucking Ron Funches would be perfect.
who the hell is Ron
Who is
Funches?
that?
And maybe that's
You know who
exactly the
Ron
point.
Funches is?
No, who is that?
Who's Ron?
Comedian. He's got like the cutest little giggle you ever heard.
Imitate it. Imitate it. Show us.
Liz,
Yeah.
You would love him. No, I can't. It's just a cute laugh, but like, look him up.
Okay.
Okay.
He got a cute
Here we
list.
go.
Somebody listening knows exactly who Nick is
Yeah.
talking about.
Put it
and
in the chat.
agreeing with you.
Ronald Funches.
I find it kind of sad that Chris Pratt will probably get paid so much more for voicing Mario once than Charles Martinet did in his entire 25-year tenure as him in every game, toy, and promotion. I mean, once again, I get the sentiment, but that's the nature of the beast, is it not?
This is Chris Pratt
This
we're
is
talking
Chris Pratt
about.
we're talking
Yeah.
about.
I understand that Charles Martinet has been doing it for 25 years. However, he is not. I only learned his name today.
Yeah,
I've known Chris Pratt for 10 years now.
These are the same people who are saying that the Ditko estate should get back the rights to Spider-Man.
I was
Yeah.
actually just thinking, I was like, this kind of ties into like
yeah,
the
well,
whole-
Twitter's usually always like this.
Yeah.
I hope you guys know.
Twitter's
So,
just toxic.
the Smash Bros. Movie looks crazy. Chris Pratt Mario means this image is finally. Do you like Jesus?
Oh, no.
I forgot he was a crazy.
Donkey Kong
Yeah.
smokes weed now. Like if you agree.
I agree.
Let's be honest. The amount of bananas he's been eating, 100%.
Donkey Kong walks up to Mario. Are you Jewish?
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw some worse ones that I chose not to include for tonight's show.
We love everybody.
We'll see you in 2026 when they announce the voice cast for The Legend of Zelda. Obviously, as you see, Chris Hemsworth, Elizabeth Olsen as Zelda. What is it? Dwayne The Rock Johnson as Gandalf and Danny DeVito as
Gandalf.
Tingle.
Gandalf?
Honestly, if they made that happen, I wouldn't be upset. At
Gandalf.
This cast.
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Long Island Gandalf. Gandalf.
Chris Pratt's Mario.
That's hysterical.
Oh,
Yeah, back the blue.
Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Call me a conspiracy theorist, but I don't think it's a simple coincidence that Grimes and Elon broke up less than 24 hours after Nintendo announced that Chris Pratt was going to be the voice in Mario in the Super Mario movie. Little pop culture for you guys. Okay, so Miyamoto knew what he was doing today. I love the JJ, like somebody, I didn't like rationalized before that someone had to Photoshop JJ the airplane into clearly a picture from the Middle East.
This is a famous meme photo.
Yeah.
Like this has been used before. However, someone did do this.
Yeah. Illumination Super Bros movie. It's pretty nice art. Like Charlie Day.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt playing Mario is Italiaphobia, and I'm tired of acting like it isn't. Now, the reason I included this was because you see how it says bemoaned another incensed social media watchdog? It was a joke from Hassan Piker.
Yeah.
That's who tweeted it.
Oh, God.
Can't wait for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, the Chris Pratt playing Mario. I like
I
that.
like
That's
this
funny.
photo.
That's a fun
That's
one.
really funny.
Super Mario Galaxy.
That's
Oh.
great.
Okay, these are good.
Can't wait to hear Chris Pratt say Mario's iconic catchphrase on the big screen. Don't forget to wash your foreskin.
That's
What the
not-
fuck
that's-
is this
what is
from?
this? This can't
What
be
is
real.
this?
I don't know. I saw it on Twitter.
What is this?
Can
Is this
somebody
a real
like fact
thing?
check this photo
If
for
somebody
us?
could find out what this is for us, I would really
Is
appreciate
this
that.
a real fucking thing? This
That's
is
real.
This
disturbing.
can't be.
Listen, he's given good advice.
Yes,
Like, it's
no,
not- he's not
good
wrong.
hygiene.
Definitely want to wash
Though,
your foreskin.
what is
Yeah.
Mario doing in the bathroom with him?
He's a plumber.
He's a plumber.
Dude.
I'm aware.
He's probably fixing
He's
the pipe.
plumbing in
all
the
right?
middle of this kid's
and they
bath.
got shit to do, and they live in a one-bedroom,
I don't
one-bathroom
have
apartment.
time to wait for you to finish your
Alright.
bath.
Child.
But maybe it's
That's
like
an
a
old-
maybe
that's
it's
an
like a
old woman.
stepdad situation. Like this is like his kid.
Can't you see her saggy tits under the bubbles?
Of course, of course.
That's
Then why does she have a
probably
foreskin?
Mario's wife.
That's a good point.
Liz, I don't judge. Okay, I'm not here to
I
make
know.
assumptions. All right, I'm just taking what I see and I'm trying to process it like this, like the
And
same
I'm
as everyone
seeing
else.
saggy boobies.
Yes,
I'm
seeing
not- can we get
a
this off the
watery
screen?
tit line right here.
I'm not processing this well.
Watery
Can we stop, please? I'm not processing this well. I'm going to have nightmares.
Well, you're welcome. But I mean, listen, I think you're gonna have nightmares from the actual. Not really, actually. I don't think so. So let's go through the cast. Chris Pratt, Mario. You see how everyone feels about that.
Yeah.
We have who's next?
Luigi is
Charlie
Day.
Day, which I think's great.
That's like
That's
a really
funny.
That's great.
That's going to be actually funny.
Anya Taylor-Joy. She is the hottest thing in Hollywood right now, and
kinda
like
looks like
like
Princess
career wise, not commenting on her looks. Although she's very beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And great in the Queen's Gambit.
Yes,
Very
she's
good.
I liked her in Split.
There you go.
Trying to think, what was she in Split? That was her, right?
I didn't see that. Did
You
I
did
see,
see
did I
that.
see that one?
Yes.
I think it was her.
What's her? What's the next one? Keegan Michael Key is Toad.
Jack
which
Black.
once again, great casting. Jack Black as Bowser.
Awesome, great casting.
I heard something as like if they don't do a song by like Tenacious B, I'll be really upset.
That's
Very
true.
creative.
That's true.
There's a lot
That's
you can
true.
do with that. I heard someone said that they're casting The Rock as Rosalina, or other way around
They're casting Rosalina
as
as The Rock.
That'd be funny.
Yes, that was her in Split.
It was her in Split. Okay.
Confirmed.
Who else? Yeah, we did Jack Black Bowser. Oh, and then Seth Rogen
As Donkey Kong.
Kong.
I want to hear that laugh.
Yeah.
I want to hear that Seth Rogen Donkey Kong laugh.
They should lean into it. They absolutely should lean into it. And listen, so I think we have all. Oh my God, we're gonna have to watch the original Super Mario's movie.
There's already a movie?
Oh,
shit.
shit.
God damn it.
I can't wait for you to watch this movie.
Oh my
You've never
God.
seen it?
I've never seen it.
I have seen it a bunch as a kid, but I haven't watched it since I like grew a brain.
Oh my God. When did it come out? Like 93,
I'll look it up
94,
right
something
now.
like that?
So how did you guys know about this if it came out the year we were born?
Because I had
The
older
internet.
brothers. 1993.
And also Blockbuster Video.
Yeah. And it's awesome. Like, this is something that we could watch this movie a week before and we would have a whole episode talking about how fucking awful this movie was put from production to release. This
Animated
movie,
or live action?
the live action Super Mario Bros.
It's live action?
You've never seen it?
Never
Wait,
seen it.
Dude, it's
No.
Dan, who do you think plays Bowser in this movie?
Oh, I mean,
In the year 1993?
take a guess in 93.
Who's a villain in 1993? I could give you a hint, but it'd be pretty on the nose.
I need a hint.
I have no idea. Jeff Bridges? I don't know.
No, that's a good guess. Think Speed.
Keanu Reeves?
No.
No. We're talking villains here.
Talking villain.
Oh, what is his name?
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Yes.
And then
yes.
John Leguizamo
I don't know who that is.
as Luigi.
Do I know
and Bob Hoskins as Mario.
It's
Who in the
ridiculous of the
fuck
bunch.
is Bob Hoskins?
Yes.
None of this is ringing a bell to me,
He
but that's
looks
okay.
like Mario.
He looks like
Liz, you're telling me you don't know the comedic genius of John Leguizamo? Do you like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age?
Sure.
John Leguizamo.
Okay.
Wait, John
You like his
Leguizamo's in this?
one-man show?
Yeah, he's Luigi.
He's Luigi?
Yes.
Good
The
God.
93 version.
He's so versatile.
Yes, he plays an Italian plumber so well.
So well.
Despite having the last name Leguizamo, they still
Leguizamo?
Leguizamo.
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 You're
Anyway,
adding letters in there.
um,
Oh, Nick, nice pajama pants. Is that bacon and eggs?
Bacon and eggs?
Nice. A little comfy.
but yeah. So, listen, I don't think this is gonna suck. I know a lot of people do. Sebastian Maniscalco's in this.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, that's-
You're right. I can't remember what character.
Spike, I believe.
Yeah, they listed like 3 people at the end that are.
Who
Yeah.
is Spike?
A villain.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like a little. I was gonna say a little spiky guy. If that wasn't.
I mean,
Sounds pretty derivative. If you ask me.
there's a real Italian at least.
Yeah. But
There you go, Hassan.
Either way, I guess my point is everyone stop freaking the fuck out. Illumination has made really good animated movies. And although they're not like, some of them, compete with Pixar, but I don't think this is going to be it. Plus it's a kids movie. Like, how old are you people using
It'll be
Twitter, you
fine.
fucking weirdos? Like,
It'll be absolutely fine.
like,
As
come
long as
on.
it's not, the baseline is to just be better than Space Jam. That's what it is.
Like,
if you can be
could
better than
you-
Space Jam, you're doing your
So,
best.
Chris Pratt put out a video just basically saying like how like dreams do come true. Like, I've always wanted to play a character like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, right?
It was a funny video.
Could you imagine putting out like you're one of the biggest actors in Hollywood, and they announce that you're going to be playing like this big of prestigious of a role, Super Mario,
Mhm.
and the internet's like, dude, go
Prestigious role.
fuck yourself,
This dude is living his dream,
Yeah.
his childhood dream, and everyone is telling him to eat shit.
Yeah, it's like you don't do that. You don't fucking do. The guy got a fucking job. All right, he's got a family to feed too. All right. Plus, he's got to back
and-
the blue and the thing.
yeah.
He's got a family to feed, and he's got child support to pay.
And he's got police unions to buy. Anyway,
Okay, so we can admit that
guys
Chris
know?
Pratt has had some not great takes in the last couple years.
yeah, he's not
of course.
perfect,
Of course
but
he's not perfect.
But he's
Nobody's
still such a
perfect.
funny guy.
Yeah.
Like, and then he
know,
did like the voice, and then it was like a really bad Mario, and he was like, that's not the real voice. We're working on the voice. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Haven't
good. It's
worked
gonna
out
be good.
yet?
What'd you say,
Haven't worked out yet?
Nah, he said he's keeping it a secret.
dude? It's probably
he'll
just
be
gonna be
alright.
his voice.
That's I don't know. I think
That
It's
will
just
almost be
his
disappointing.
voice.
Could you imagine Charlie Day trying to do Luigi? Believe me,
Yeah.
they're just using their voices.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Same with how is Seth
That's what I'm
Rogen
saying.
gonna be Donkey Kong?
Charlie Day is already Luigi.
He's a real life Luigi.
I guess so.
Already sounds like that.
I guess so.
I mean, look at everything he does around the bar.
Well, okay, so I guess my point was
Danny
before
DeVito as Mario. That's what I want.
is that
No, he's gonna be Tingle in.
he's gonna be Tingle and Zelda.
Zelda.
But I guess
Whatever.
my kind of point here is that Super Mario Bros. It was their first foray into film, and it fucking tanked. So Nintendo was like, never again, right?
They had such a bad
It
taste in
took
their mouth.
them 30 years to get to a point where they're comfortable doing another film, but this time now with like the advent of CGI, they're doing it the proper way. This should never be in live action. Should
No,
never. As a
absolutely
matter of
not.
fact,
Not
I
even
think-
Link.
I think that most video game movies shouldn't be live action. Like,
No.
we're used to seeing those characters in a CGI render. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
We're purists.
Yeah, exactly. And goddamn it, we're proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, and even then, will Super Mario Bros. Be the film to break the video game curse? They've slowly been etching out of it, but I don't think they've really hit a successful one yet, like one really that they hit out of the park. I thought Sonic was good for a kids
But
movie.
let's talk about where Sonic originally was going to be.
Yeah,
That-
Sonic was off
That's
to
a good point.
Sonic was off to a very rough
That
start.
is a good point. I mean, and like I said when that happened, I was like, "There's one design you don't have to fuck with, and it's Sonic."
They
And
really-
unfortunately, you fucked with it. And I hope that Illumination takes some notes from that. Maybe don't fuck with the designs of the characters. Like, and listen,
That's how people are used to seeing them. Let people see them how we've always been seeing them.
Yeah,
in that animation
and
style.
I understand there's this inclination to take artistic liberty and put your own stamp on it, but don't.
Not that.
Don't. Not
No.
that. This isn't one of those times. Don't do that.
Don't.
Just
Don't.
now we're being bullies.
That's what the show is, right?
Yeah.
This
Damn
is where
it,
we
damn
bully people into taking our suggestions.
Oh my God.
To everyone listening,
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
So this is what Nick just sent me. I don't know how that makes you guys feel.
you know what? That makes me feel
Not
more
bad.
excited.
It doesn't make me feel bad.
I feel purgatory.
From
looking at
penguin
that.
to plumber, the Danny DeVito story.
I'm
Anyway.
the trash man.
I'm the trash man.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Anyway, clip of the week.
Oh yeah, it's the clip of the week. Oh, it's the clip of the week. It's the clip of the week.
Cool. Sorry, I didn't set this up before because I am a shithead.
You son of a bitch.
I hope it
Okay, we
doesn't
forgive
say that size.
Wait,
Okay.
While you're setting that up, here's a reference for Bob Hoskins. You remember the movie Hook with Dustin Hoffman
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and Robin Williams? Bob Hoskins was Smee. It's like
I
the
haven't
first
seen
mate.
Hook, so
I don't
I've
know who
seen,
Smee
like,
is.
You
clips.
haven't seen Hook?
nope.
You would like that movie.
I also realized yesterday I haven't seen The Princess Bride.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I know I want to watch it.
Oh, that's a fantastic movie.
I really want to watch it.
That one's worth
We
it.
got to watch for the next cut, whatever the game night weeks are.
Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
do an update.
So
Padlock is
let's watch this clip, huh?
Mhm.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
All these angles we got.
Oh my god. So for
my
people just
God.
listening, this clip is entitled Broom Scary. And
I agree.
and we're
Room
looking
scary.
at
Scary.
We're looking at the worst placement of a security camera if you want to masturbate in your living room.
How about the worst placement of a coffee table?
There's that,
That
too.
too.
That too. But what's funny about this is so like the dog is coming down the stairs and it's coming around the couch, and right after the guy just placed the broom there from sweeping up a mess. And the dog, it starts to slide on the wood floor and freaks the dog out. So it jumps up on the coffee table and
Knocks
just destroys everything. I love the sound the guy makes. Like, listen.
What does he yell?
Did he say not my shit?
Not my shit.
I don't know if
I
he's
don't know
speaking
he's
English.
speaking English.
I don't think that's English.
Not my street. My shit.
I just
No!
like in that situation, I probably would have been like not my
I love this. It's the perfect.
I'm not
And you hear
getting
it.
the full
You hear
audio
it.
on land. Can somebody imitate what he's doing for me?
Not my shit.
It's not like he's jumping up or down. He just like calmly stands
But
there,
do
but
you guys-
is yelling.
Do you guys hear the dog panting? Listen.
Oh no, that's the little thing he's spinning.
I see it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
No, the
Okay.
dog's not giving a fuck.
Yeah,
he's
dude.
just like, oh, was
Oh,
that me?
I need to see this dog take this table one last time.
And he just looks. He was like, is that me? Oh, my bad.
Oh, did I do
My
that?
bad.
Oh, me?
Damn.
Hey, me, get out of here, bro.
No,
I don't
that
know
was
who
like
did
that.
You tripping.
That
You
was
tripping.
like
See,
that.
there was a broom and
Yeah.
it came out of here.
That's your fault.
Damn, son.
That is your fault.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good clip of the week. I like that one. I had that saved in my drive for a while, and I was like, "What's this?" And I saw this. I was like, "Oh, that's right. We were gonna use this, and then I was gonna use this, and then Nick gave us the one where the guy's getting hit by the ATVs getting hit."
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. The ATV, that was a great one.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. I want to see that happen one more time for me. Oh look.
I love it in reverse.
Yes, the reverse joke. Yes, I realized the reverse joke on the flood segment was insensitive. Yes, I realized that. Okay, but
We get it. We got your letters.
Yes. It's just the perfect.
Lord.
It's the perfect escalation and goes back to zero. Like, what do you?
Now you better.
What do you do after that? Like, what do you do?
It's a
Like,
dog.
You
You
pick
can't,
that
like-
broom back up. That's what you do.
where do you put your broom now that you know anytime it falls over, you might destroy your furniture?
Poor dog.
Not my shit. I think that's what he's saying.
That
If
or
anybody
something
has-
in Russian.
Yeah, if anybody has anything else that they have, please send it our way. So I think I might start putting the actual clips themselves from Clip of the Week on the Instagram account.
Yeah, no, that'll be fun.
It's a good
I like
idea.
that idea.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Have some different content up there.
Have some traction,
Danny, can you cut to me for a sec? All right.
No.
Nick, you
no,
look great.
No, I can see you. No.
Nick, is that a new skincare routine?
Oh yeah, I've been
Yeah?
using silicone.
Oh yeah,
Is that where it's all going?
Silicone, and then you nared your face.
I think what's kind of interesting is that they went with human teeth.
They did. Those are some real veneers too.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Thousands
beautiful.
of dollars of work.
Just like my grandmother.
That's beautiful. Also, the texture of your skin is great too.
Very fluffy.
Yeah,
All right. We want to wrap this up?
I think so.
Surely.
All right. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight, Liz. Thanks so much for filling in and,
anytime.
leveling out this side of the table because let's be honest, it would have been weird if it was just me up here.
Oh, definitely.
Nick is remote. Feel better.
Thank
We wish you well, Nick.
We wish you well, obviously, and we don't want you to get us fucking sick either, okay? So stay home.
Even if it's not COVID and you're sick,
And
stay home.
Yeah, true. Even before that, you should have stayed home. But
I really don't like that guy.
but unfortunately,
Guys who get people sick.
the
That's what we're
corporate
talking about.
workhorse wouldn't allow you to. Anyway, if you like this, please like the video. Like us on Instagram, follow us, all that fun stuff that the algorithm gods aren't even looking at us yet, but we appreciate your support. So thanks so much, and we'll are we seeing them next week? I don't know.
We might see you
we
next
might
week.
see you next week.
Maybe.
We haven't decided.
We haven't thought about
Yeah.
it. We might have better plans. You know?
Yeah, I don't have better plans.
You think this is my whole
Actually,
night?
I'm kind of thinking that this might be the worst plan I've had in a while. But yeah, so
Probably.
bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.